Virgo, this is your tarot reading for the beginning of November. Autumn, bounty and balance. Moss agate, positivity and change. Autumn. The autumn card reminds you that balance is important, whether it means balancing work with appreciation for the harvest or balancing intake and output of energy. Don't overtax yourself. Remember to refuel in times of hard work. Moss agate. The Moss agate card reminds you that status, while comfortable, stasis, while comfortable, denies you the growth and development that your spirit needs to evolve. Moss agate offers you the foundation of a safe space to explore and plan for the future. You are holding back from change because you feel unprepared. Call on this stone to help set good foundation and prepare yourself for future change, or simply when you are crave emotional balance. Wool. You are woven with an embrace, protection, love, and familiarity, or of finally being home. There you go. Foraging. There is no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. Wool, your higher self chose this card because you need to be reminded that self-care comes in many forms. Receiving this card is your sign that what you need now more than anything else is feeling of something familiar. Wait before starting something new or making any decisions. Feeling safe allows you to evaluate your situation from a secure place rather than one of fear or anxiety. You'll be able to see your circumstances from the outside rather than standing right in the middle. Foraging. Receiving this card is an opportunity to discover and embrace your hidden talent and then act on them. Perhaps you feel like you have nothing special to offer, but you most certainly do. What makes you unique is just the same as you may need to dig deeper. It may require significant effort, but what you discover will be worth it in weight of gold. The snake and the fern. Starting over on the upright. The elk and the ash. Strength on the reverse. The snake and the fern. Starting over. The rebirth is imminent. Summon the magical protection of the fern and riddle free of old trappings. The elk and the ash in the reverse. You may feel overwhelmed in the face of a challenge that seems impossible to overcome. Call on the spirit of the elk and ash. Ask to be reminded of your own strength. Silver, be patient. Hope you can see it right there. Gold, avoid burnout. Silver, patience, practice, cultivation of patience. Patience is having the ability to wait without becoming annoyed or angry. It's about having self-control. You can learn to cultivate more patience by looking for small opportunities to practice being patient, as this is a skill that can be developed over time. You can also practice coping mechanisms that will work well for you when you start to grow impatient. Gold, avoid burnout. Burnout energy, avoiding stress. Burnout occurs when you are continually exposed to stress. Gold, which brings a much needed boost of energy, urges you to do what you can to avoid burnout. Adopt self-care practice such as getting enough sleep and eating a balanced diet, and make your own workload sustainable by setting boundaries. Excuse me. Nope, I come out with two. High Priestess, Guardian. High Priest, Guardian. Cave, Retreat. The High Priest. The High Priest is calling you to let maturity be your guide, and not to enter into commitment beyond your capabilities at this time. You may well receive the influence or help of a man in authority, and can expect authority issues to figure strongly when this card appears. Guard what you believe in, but honor the wisdom of others and be humble in your dealings with the world. An elder or wise one knows that humility is essential for grace to be present. You may have experienced humbling situations. Pick yourself up and stand true to your higher purpose, then reach for the stars. Confidence that you too have a reason to be here. Cave. Cave appearing in a reading indicates that this is time for no action and suggests a period of withdrawal from active participation. This is your season for preparation, for gestation, and for rest. Treasures are there to be found if you take the time to go within and search for them. With slow and steady application, you can achieve what you have set out to do. Potentials and possibilities are forming with you. Give them the time that they need to emerge strong and vibrant and ready for expression in your life. Oh, that fell like that. Grudges and bitterness. Holding on to emotional pain will lead to resentment and bitterness. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning hurtful actions. Forgiveness is about letting go of anger and resentment for our own well-being. This is a personal journey intended to bring you inner peace and healing around the situation. Also, forgiving yourself and committed to positive change is essential for personal growth. Forgiveness does not change their past, but it can brighten the future. Forgiveness not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. It is a gift you give yourself. Turning of the bones. It's time to convey news, seek blessing, and reminisce with loved ones, both living and dead. Regroup, reassess, reorganize, and release. Clear room for the fresh and new. What in my life need organization or better understanding? What part of my life feels stagnant? And what could I do to change them? Whatever brings my loved ones together. All right, Virgo. Now I'm going to do your tarot reading for the beginning of November. You guys have the same card. Two of the same cards that Taurus got. If I don't... Was it Taurus? I had to look it up. But yeah. And they're both on the reverse. The sword. What is it? The Ten of Swords? I can't even. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Six of Pentacles on the upright. And the Tower on the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Look closely at the visual representation of Ten of Swords. Do you see the dawn breaking far off into the background? That's because the main definition of this card is that when whatever has ended is over, and now we can focus on the start of a new day. The Ten of Swords reverse can also mean avoiding a crisis or being restored and or transformed after battling through the painful ending you just experienced. Depending on whether there are more problematic cards around it, the Ten of Swords reverse can mean hitting rock bottom and being faced with a devastating loss. If the card surrounding is a more positive, then it can mean recovery. Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a card of charity and helping others when they need it. Any great relationship has two people who both give and receive freely without any ulterior motives. When this card shows up in a reading, it might be telling you to be charitable and generous with what you have, just as you would appreciate help from someone else. You can excuse me. You too can return a favor. The Six of Pentacles can identify with any type of relationship, whether it be love, work, or family. The Tower in the reverse. The Tower in the reverse still pointing to a big change coming your way, with one major difference. You are giving enough time and foresight to avoid disaster. Also, look at it this way. Maybe the Tower reverse is warning you that you are trapped in a holding pattern and your life is not progressing as it should. You may need something to startle you and jumpstart your system into finally making a change. At first it will feel uncomfortable, but eventually it will feel a lot better. Embrace the change. Oh, my eyes itchy. Right, Virgo, that was your reading for the beginning of November. My eyes itchy. Sorry. For the beginning of November, I hope you guys like it. Embrace the change. Don't get stuck. Don't stay stuck. Some people might charitable, or they might be charitable to you. You know, karma's always come. Sorry. I'm like, my eyes itchy. But yeah, don't get stuck. And then whatever problem you have, it'll be resolved. Don't worry. All that pain and stuff, it's not like you're gonna get over it, but it'll go easy. Like, the pain will subside and it'll be easier for you to move on. All right, Virgo, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you like the reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.